Kira, hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So good. Sam, welcome.
Hello.
All right. We're back at it. Holidays are over. Everybody's here. Time to get to it. Tuesday. Today is our objection handling and skill building. So, I'm curious, before I throw out a random, well, it's not even really an objection, but an objection. What has come up for you guys that we should discuss on how to handle it? An objection, a question, something.
I have an objection.
Okay, let's do it.
First objection was I was talking with a lead of mine who was saying that they're very interested in buying a home, but they don't think they can afford it because they have student loans and credit card debt.
Hmm.
So that's probably a pretty valid objection.
Yes, yes. I don't have enough money to buy a house. Um, okay, well, let's talk about this. Is there a way to overcome this? Like, is this a smoke screen or is this a real objection? I guess is the first question. Like the smoke screen just being, no, I'm not really going to buy a house right now. Don't talk to me about it. But they're just trying to get past it. Or is it a real objection that if we overcame it, they would probably buy right now?
I think if they overcame it, they would buy right now. They're both high income earners, but I think
Mhm.
the student loans are just kind of killing them. And then I know like one of them has a credit card problem that they just need to like have like a therapist for.
Yeah. Okay, Kira, Jakaya, what do you got?
I in that type of situation, I always push the hey, I'm not the financial person in this. I've got two or three lenders that are professional in knowing if this actually can be overcome or not. It doesn't hurt to get information. Worst case scenario, the financial advisor will just be able to help you get a plan of attack that you can work towards this goal with. And best case scenario, they'll be like, hey, we've got a loan program that actually fits your situation and you're able to go right now. So like I definitely agree with them, but I'm not the lender and I can't tell them like, yeah, you should probably wait, pay off those credit cards, get your student loans paid off, then we'll look. I'd be like, hey, let's just talk to the lender and see what they say, and then we'll kind of just go from there.
Yeah, that's what I was basically thinking myself.
I would also say, what payment are you comfortable with to see if they even get in the realm of what a home payment is? And then again, ask the lender for a plan for them going forward. Because when you look at all the home prices from 2020 to now, like now it's kind of corrective and stabilizing, but their price is going to go up higher. And there's also grants for first time home buyers that will help them get into a house and be able to maintain their monthly payment that they may be comfortable with.
Good to know.
Um, all of this is going to come down to one thing, is the why, their motivation. If you are motivated to buy a house, it's easier not to spend money on things to so that you can pay down credit card debt, pay down student loans, or just straight use that money to make your house payment. If you don't have a good enough reason to do that, then it's really hard to not just keep doing what you've been doing and spend all of the money, um, and all of that. I love uh, all of these answers. Jakai is 100% right. Let's talk to a lender, see where you're at. Kira, I love the plan of like, well, what would you be comfortable with? Because we are not it's a substitution. So they have to pay rent. what if they made a house payment? Would that be a couple $100 more? And is that something doable that they'd live in and be happy with? And so, yeah, just throwing that out there. Um, Kind of along Kira's, I love to ask the what if questions. Like, well, let's just imagine that we figured out a way for you to qualify. Like, where would you want to live? And what would this house be like? And all of this. Because what I'm doing is trying to get them to think like, oh, I do want this. I want them to give themselves that motivation to do it because then we can solve the lending problem. Or maybe it's like we have to find a seller finance just to get the payment en route. So if we know kind of what they want and then go with the what are you willing to pay or what are you able to pay kind of a question and then connect them with the lender, boom, I think we have the trifecta there and just move them forward.
Yeah. All right.
I love it. I love it. Okay, what else? Any other questions or objections we should talk about? Okay. Well, now that Callie's on, don't tell her any of the secrets that we just talked about because that was all awesome. So Callie doesn't get any of that. Um, my question was kind of along the line of Sam's like, I'd like to buy a house, but I don't know if I'm able. That was the objection that I see come across the agents' paths a lot is very similar to that. Like I want to buy, but I'm not able. And a lot of the times it's just get them to move, right? So I love that. What would you be willing to pay? And then let's talk to a lender. So, okay. As these objections come up, throw them back out to us in the group. Let's chat about all of these and keep improving your answers to all of these and help people move forward. Phil M. Jones says that you don't need to know exactly what to say in every single moment, but there are moments that matter. And when you are talking to people and they bring up objections, there's only a handful of them when you boil them down. And if you have a great response or a couple of great responses to each of them, then you are going to be a better agent than most people. So get ready to be the best agents. Today we have a couple of things going on. So number one, if you are going to family reunion, we have a know before you go at 10 o'clock downstairs. So it's just everyone that's going to family reunion is coming down and we're kind of going to go over make sure everyone's on the same page, especially if it's your first time. That's very important to go. If you are not going to that, don't come. Because then you're just going to be sad because we're going to talk about all the fun we're going to have in Atlanta, if that's possible. Can you even have fun in Atlanta? I don't know. I've never been. Um, then at 11, we have team meeting. Can't remember what it is, but I remember being excited for it. So it's probably a good one. So come ready to that. And then let's make some calls today. Let's see. We have lead follow-up today. So this is every lead that has ever come into your pipeline. This could be the open house you did over the weekend or the open house that you did 6 months ago. We're just going to call through, make sure that none of those people are falling through the cracks. Uh, Lead generation will make you rich. Lead follow-up will make you wealthy. So that's what we want. Let's go get some wealth through lead follow up. If you don't have enough people to do, we're finishing off the N and R for our DTD2. And then if you're like, I have nobody to call, come find me. We'll figure out some ways for you to go generate more leads. Have an awesome day, everyone. We'll see you soon.